Man, no matter how you feel about The Rock, this man is cool as hell. Allow me to share my 3 best and worst moments, and we'll also share my top 5 superstars in this episode of SmackDown. For the worst moments, at number 3, we got the Usos Wrestlemania match build-up. I am not a big fan of this thing, really, because I think the story should be bigger. The story is bigger. There is a whole lifelong legacy thing they can lead on to build this thing a bit bigger than it actually is. But I understand that there's too many moving parts at the moment. Their story was not going to be easy to fit. Maybe there was an original story for them to get a WrestleMania push, a WrestleMania storyline that is going to be bigger than the one we're getting now. But I understand. Maybe they're going to do it next year, at WrestleMania 41, where they're going to be fighting for a title or something like that. Reconciling now. They should actually still be feuding until next year, where they'll be feuding for a prize, for a certain title or anything like that. But for now, I'm not a big fan of how they went about making this match a WrestleMania match that people should want to watch or people should even be invested in. The whole Jose thing died down. Jimmy also seems like a strangler at this moment. His heel turn doesn't seem like he had a lot of merits. I'm not too excited about this match. And number 2, we got the Bayley build-up. I understand that people's attention might be elsewhere with the whole Rock, with everything like that, right? There's too many storylines for people to also give their mental focus to the Bayley build-up. Because now Bayley won the Royal Rumble and should be one of the main people being pushed, but she's like at the very least at the bottom of anything title related for WrestleMania. And I'm not gonna put blame on WWE or anything like that. It was just at the wrong time, where too many superstars, too many big stars have all the attention. I wish Takona Kai turned heel a bit later than she did right now. I think she turned heel a bit early. She was at least supposed to turn heel at WrestleMania or anything like that, or before WrestleMania. So now it's just Bayley against the whole group, and it's just, it doesn't hit the same way. And also, Asuka is the best women's wrestler of all time. I didn't need to say that, but I think that needs to be said. I don't think anyone can dispute that. If you do dispute that, you are just wrong. Number 1, we got the LWO, the Galdo, the whole Rey Mysterio thing. Man, let's just end this whole storyline. This storyline, I don't know if they want to put it like WrestleMania or anything like that. I do not care about the storyline. I have never cared about the storyline. It's just the way these guys are obviously talented, but this whole thing, I could miss it and I'll be fine. I could miss it until they break up. I'll be fine. I'm not invested in this thing in the slightest. I don't care what happens. I don't care who wins. We need another thing. Like Santos Escobar was good in NXT, but we need another thing now. I don't know, man. It's again, maybe it's the wrong time, the right group type of thing. But I cannot see myself getting any hype with any of the storylines with these teams. Rey Mysterio is just chugged in there. Santos, there was Carlito. It's just like nobody. I don't even think anyone cares about this. So you can just like them for whatever reason you like them. But therefore, the 3 best moments. At number 3, we got the USA Championship build-up. Randy Orton has been someone who it's hard for WWE to put him in any big title picture. But the fact that he is fighting at WrestleMania is also good. I'm not disappointed by that. I'm happy about that. I'm not. Well, why did they put KO in that match? I don't know. KO is dope, but I don't know why they put him there. But whatever, man. Maybe he's gonna be good. But Randy Orton has been able to keep up. He looks buff now. His return has been looking good. He's always gonna have people picking him up. He's always someone who is exciting. His RKOs are always good. Shout out to Austin Theory for an amazing sell. That Austin Theory side is so good. This man sold a stunner into the RKO. Man, this man is going to get his shine at some point. But shout out to Austin Theory. Shout out to Grayson Waller for being a really good wrestler too. Like that man, I can guarantee you, Grayson Waller will become one of the top stars at some point. I can just see it. He has everything that you need for someone to be over as a character. Excited to see how far they're gonna take him also. Number 2, we got the LNI promo. I'm always happy when haters are getting destroyed by just proof and consistency, because LA Knight is still popular. You can say that it's not popular in like every segment or anything like that, but whenever LA Knight is in the ring or whenever LA Knight is on TV, people are going crazy. People are chanting, yeah. People are excited for his catchphrases, but just except for people's reactions, he has just gotten better with promos. His promos are always clean. His promos are always dope. He's always Attitude Era-esque or Ruthless Aggression-esque. I don't know. Attitude Era-esque is. They have that type of student of the game type of promos. I like how he has been able to still force himself to be consistent, to be a player in WWE as a whole. Someone who is not going to be put in the shelf or anything like that. He got a Wrestlemania match, man. AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah, that's going to be cool, man. At least they tried to build up their story. At least they tried. So that's good. But that story is not based on anything meaningful. It's just them having a feud, you know what I mean? But it's better than nothing. And number one, of course, is The Rock. The Rock, man, I hate to admit that I like The Rock right now, man. Because you see, whenever I look at The Rock, I always think of the John Cena thing when he came back and just shit on the John Cena. And that's, for me, that's, yeah, whatever. But that's the past. But man, his new theme is so cool. Even though I always think, man, this man is an electrifying man, so his thing is electricity. But it is lightning, so I'm just like, oh, is it Undertaker now? No, I understand it's stupid, man. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't know anything about lightning or electricity, but shout out to The Rock for being someone who was able to come back to WWE and just probably make WWE right now at peak value, peak everything. This man was supposed to fight Roman Reigns, but then had to pivot and have this other storyline that is still smashing, which is it is absolutely insane how he's still smashing this whole storyline. Him turning heel was something he was never supposed to do, probably, but him turning heel has been one of the most interesting and entertaining things on television in the whole of professional wrestling community. A shout out to The Rock. Shout out to how he came out this week, though, as someone who's not really heel like that, but who was just like a tweener of some sort. But man, I loved that they were able to present Rock to show that, man, this man is loved. Don't listen to the Rocky sucks chants and think this is who The Rock is. No. They love The Rock. It's just that, you know what I mean? Cody Rhodes, you know what I mean? It's just the wrong time. You know what I mean? It's one of those things now. But The Rock is absolutely smashing it. Shout out to The Rock. Do you think Bayley's Royal Rumble win has been amongst the weakest WrestleMania storylines in WWE? Now for my top 5. At number 5, we got Jimmy Uso. At number 4, we got Randy Orton. Number 3, LA Knight. Number 2, we got Austin Theory. And at number 1, The Rock.